Hello, and this is Delia again. I'm reading the Vampire Diaries, The Struggle. And this is part 3, I believe, or part 4. Not real sure. Don't even think about leaving, she said fiercely, looking up at him. Stefan, that's the one thing I couldn't stand. Promise you won't. Promise me. I won't leave you alone with him, Stefan said, which was not quite the same thing, but there was no point in pushing him further. Instead, she helped him wake up Matt and saw them both off. Then, with a stem of dried vervain in her hand, she went upstairs to get ready for school. Bonnie yawned all the way through breakfast, and she didn't really wake up until they were outside, walking to school with the brisk breeze in their faces. It was going to be a cold day. I had a very weird dream last night, Bonnie said. Elena's heart jumped. She'd already tucked a sprig of vervain into Bonnie's backpack, down at the bottom, where Bonnie couldn't see it. But if Damon had gotten to Bonnie last night. What about, she said, bracing herself. About you. I saw you standing under a tree. The wind was blowing, and for some reason I was afraid of you. I didn't want to get any closer. You looked different, very pale, but almost glowing. And then a crow flew down from the tree, and you reached out and grabbed it in midair. You were so fast, it was unbelievable. You were smiling, but it made me want to run. And then you twisted the crow's neck, and it was dead. Elena had listened to this with glowing horror. Now she said, That's a disgusting dream. It is, isn't it? Said Bonnie composedly. I wonder what it means. Crows are birds of all omens and legends. They can foretell a death. It probably meant that you knew how upset I was, finding the crow in the room. Yes, Bonnie said, except for one thing. I had this dream before you woke up. Before you woke, I saw Lip screaming. That day at lunchtime, there was another piece of violet paper on the office bulletin board. This one, though, read simply, Look in personals. What personals? Said Bonnie. Meredith walking up at the moment with a copy of the Wildcat Weekly, the school newspaper. It provided the answer. Have you seen this? She said. It was in the personal section, completely anonymous, with neither salutation nor signature. I can't bear the thought of losing him, but he's so very unhappy about something. And if he won't tell me what it is, he won't trust me that much. I don't see any hope for us. And I'll stop there, and I'll continue.